Hello friends, this is Music Man from his man cave, and today I want to talk to you about the valley of your childhood. People that stay in the valley of their childhood. Is this healthy? Is this how things are supposed to happen? Are you supposed to do something different? Let's talk about it right now. Hi. At my last high school reunion, I was absolutely amazed. And it was shocking to me what I saw. You know those girls that were all cheerleaders and all popular? They're still living in that little podunk town. I mean, it's like a stereotype from a lot of movies, like The Last Starfighter, you'll see that. In Superman 3, you'll see Lana Lang and Brad Johnson, the football player star, stayed in his hometown, a drunkard, working a nowhere job. So you see that in movies a lot. You think, in real life, is that really how it is? Well, my last reunion is exactly how it was. There are actually people that are born in a town, grow up in that town, there's very few job opportunities, and they stay in that town and live in their parents' basement, smoking pot, smoking cigarettes, living off their parents, till they're 30, 40, 50, maybe until their parents die. Is that how it should be? Well, the Bible is clear that it's very important for some reason for us to leave our father and mother and to move on, get a spouse, find new job opportunities, find a new town. Why? Well, for one thing, I'm just going to give some opinions here. I think it's about purpose. We need vision. We need purpose. We need to have something that we feel like we can do to contribute to society. Without purpose, without a vision, you perish. And that's, again, scriptural. But it's also just for your mental health. Even if you're going to get a job at Winn-Dixie, stocking milk and living in a modest apartment and never get married, that is better than staying home your entire life. Why? Because for your mental health. For me, I think that thought is just depressing to me. That you would never leave. That you would just stay with your parents the rest of your life, smoking dope in the basement, mooching off of them, being their handyman, doing whatever they want. And there's some pretty sick parents out there. Like, oh, you lost some points there. And the kid is like, oh, I lost points. Oh, no, I'm not going to get the inheritance. Yes, there are actually kids that are hanging around hoping that mom and dad will so they can get their stuff. Little does the kid know that when their parents die, they probably are not going to leave them very much. Not enough to live on anyway. To me, the healthy way to live is to move on. Move to another town. Be your own woman. Be your own man. Get a career. Develop, your talents and your giftings. Grow. Thrive. Spread your wings. You've heard it all. And it's healthy. So why is it healthy? Well, I think we touched on it with purpose, but also we need to feel like we are contributing. We are designed that way as human beings. We need to feel like we're doing something that is worthwhile. If you're in a job where you literally feel like you're not contributing and it's just a dead-end job, get another job. If you don't love your job, get out of that job. Also, there's some pretty sick parents out there. They like having their kids around. I don't know why. Maybe power. They promise them an inheritance. And they basically make some kind of weird agreement with them. Stay home the rest of your life. And when I die, then you will get all that the land, the sun touches kind of thing. Well, there's a problem with that. What if your parents outlive you? How many years have you wasted? There's a possibility your parents could outlive you. Don't know. So the staying in the valley of your childhood. I had a real rude awakening when I went back to the town where I grew up, and I was a star in track, and I was a star in football, and I was well known for my singing. That's why I teach choir today. I enjoyed choir. I thought it was fun. It was a part of my day that I enjoyed, kept me in school. And but one day, the opportunity got to go to college on a track scholarship, and I got out of Dodge. I left. Now I'll tell you, I go back to that town and I look around, and I do not ever regret moving on. There's some kids still sitting there drinking a beer and living with their parents, and they have 3 or 4 kids, and their parents are helping them out, and they've never done anything, have never went anywhere. That's just not healthy. So, the valley of your childhood. Go somewhere where there's more job opportunities. Move on. Like I told you in my other one about high school being the best years of your life should get better and better and the better. Why? Is there's a lot of new things that you can do. There's a lot of new places to go. You might find the career that you absolutely love. It doesn't matter about the money. If you can live on a budget and live within your means. But staying home, to me, first of all, it can be a cheat to the parents. Maybe the parents don't want you staying home. And behind your back, they're actually complaining about that deadbeat kid that never grew up and never went off and made them any grandchildren, and then there's the kid, and they hate their parents because people hate people that give them charity. You didn't know that? It's true. If you give people charity, they're not going to like you very much. I don't understand it. Someone down below explain it to me. But they will receive the charity, but then behind the back of the people, they're telling them that what creeps they are and how they don't give them enough and blah, 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 and how they've run their life. And what I say is, move from the valley of your childhood. Even if it's 100 miles, get out of there. Go to a bigger town where there's more job opportunities. Do something new. Do something different. Do something fresh. Do something fun. Take a risk. Detach the umbilical cord and move on. You don't owe your parents anything. I owe you for the rest of my life because you gave birth to me. Nonsense. At 18, you have every right to step up and say, Mom and Dad, it's been great. Thank you so much for the food. Thank you so much for taking care of me. It's been great. But now I want to be my own person. That's healthy. That's right. And it's biblical. If it hurts your parents' feelings, you're still going to get to come see them and be with them. But they have a right to also be grandparents and to be able to enjoy their retirement in life too, not still taking care of a child. So anyway, Music Man, just giving you my ideas about staying home, never going on, never making a way for yourself, never taking a risk, never spreading your wings. Go to a junior college. Take some night classes. Do some things. Get out of the house. Sing in some symphonies. Play your instrument in some symphonies. Do stuff. Doing things is much better than owning things. And so that's healthy, smart, and you don't owe your parents anything after you're 18 years old. You don't owe them anything. They did what any normal good parent should do. And my daughter, I've done that, but I expect her to move on, to spread her wings. She's told me she does not want to live in the town that I live in. She wants to go someplace else. That's healthy. That's normal. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It shouldn't. No, I want you to live here, in the basement. Now, if she wants to do that to pay off her student loans while she's working And then when the student loans are paid off, it's time for her to find her own apartment and start learning how to live on her own. She knows that. She knows I love her to pieces, but I want what's healthy for her. Anyway, just some food for thought. Music Man, the valley of your childhood. Don't stay there. Get out of that. Time to move on. Go to some mountaintops. Take care. Bye.